Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, June 29th. Figured do my update now because it's the weekend and of course Monday is Canada Day up here, so won't get any mail, so I was like, screw it. Just get started. In this, I have a lot of shit that's been adding up since May, so I'm just gonna get started. So first I'll start with the I should have said it was a DVD Blu-ray book update, but I think everybody here knows that by now. Okay, I'll get started. First off is a CD, and I think this was a big duh that I was going to get this, and that, of course, is the soundtrack to Star Trek Into Darkness. And I am going to be so screwed in September. There are so many Blu-rays coming out I plan to buy, and almost all of them seem to come out on September 24th. There's Iron Man 3, there's Prince of Darkness, the 35th anniversary edition of Halloween, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, and this. And there's a bunch others like Idle Hands, Parade's End, which pisses me off because I got the Region 2 DVD. Well, at least it wasn't 2 days later they announced the Blu-ray. Here it was 3 months. So maybe Mom, or maybe any Benedict Cumberbatch fans here, I might do a contest with that for anybody who wants it, but so on. And Bates Motel is coming out on Blu-ray. I'll be getting that because I actually enjoy it. So yeah, this is an awesome soundtrack. Same guy who did the soundtrack for the 2009 movie. He did Up. He's done a lot of great stuff. So yeah, I think he did a good job with the Star Trek, 2 Star Trek film soundtracks. Blech. Okay, there we go. CD soundtrack for Star Trek Into Darkness. I want to move some stuff around. Okay, as for books, I'm probably missing a few because I haven't been keeping track on my movie site that has a book section of what I got. But the first one is a Doctor Who one called The Harvest of Time. I picked this up not realizing it was a Third Doctor story, who is my second favorite Doctor out of the Doctor Who's. Not on this one because I think I'm about 10 books in front, so get this read pretty soon. It looks like it's going to be a good book. So there we go, Doctor Who, The Harvest of Time. And picked up volume 2 of the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo graphic novel. It was okay. I was kind of expecting a little more, but it didn't live up to my expectations. But I'll keep it because even with books, I am a completist. So, yeah, the art is really good. It was just the storyline that kind of, from what I know from the book and the movie, so I was like, yeah, okay. So there we go, graphic novel for volume 2 of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I'm gonna get looked at, but this is my guilty pleasure. I am not the normal chick. I do not like romantic movies or romantic novels or shit like that. But this author I've been reading since 1999. I have a soft spot for his books, and I got 2 of them because I am presently rereading his entire book collection, and I was like, well, these 2 I need, and laugh all you want, but the first one is The Last Song, and the next one is Safe Haven. Both I've read, both I enjoy. Yes, I'm a big fan of Nicholas Sparks since seeing Message in a Bottle back in '99, so I started reading his books. So these are my guilty pleasure. If I wouldn't say, well, actually Twilight is more of a guilty pleasure. These are actually good. So, screw it. So, there we go, Last Song and Safe Haven. And at work, this was on sale for $15, which was great, because it was a brand new hardcover book. And that, of course, was Dan Brown's Inferno, which I am presently reading at the moment, and so far it's been pretty good. So, there we go, Dan Brown's Inferno. And I think everybody here knew this was coming. I found this at Chapters today, and I was like, oh, god damn it. So I picked it up, and it is Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock the Hound of the Baskervilles, and they have a series of his books with the Sherlock cover. There are 2 that are on hold for me. I was going to come home and read this, and then I realized in the series, this is book 5, and I was like, oh, fuck. So, and it's got a introduction with Benedict Cumberbatch, so I'm actually looking forward to this. I showed this and the two others to my dad, said, which one do you think I should get? And he said this one. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get this one, and then book 5. God damn it, I need 4 more before I start reading this. So there we go, The Hound of the Baskervilles. And now we can get started on the epicness that is my Blu-rays. I got this one, I bought this at Future Shop. I did spend a pretty penny, and I said screw it, because I had the season 1 and 3 on the way, and that is Star Trek The Next Generation. Put that down, you don't really need to see me, you know what I look like. But yeah, I haven't watched these yet because I'm rewatching the Star Trek TV series. I'm still on season 1, and I'm just going to start disc 2 pretty soon. But I've been watching too many TV shows, like Supernatural and Castle and Sequest, and a whole bunch of ones. So there we go. Star Trek Next Generation Season 2. And this arrived from eBay, and it is Blind by The Last Exorcism. Not expecting... I think this one got good reviews. It's The Devil Inside that got the bad ones. But I heard the second one isn't that good, but what the heck. I am watching a lot of my blind buys, but I don't know if a lot of the horror ones I want to save till Halloween or whatever. I don't want to go through all my other stuff first. So, there we go, The Last Exorcism. And this also arrived from eBay, upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. And, of course, it is Layer Cake, the movie that almost everybody agrees that got Daniel Craig the role of James Bond. I mean, look at him on the cover there. He totally looks James Bond. And, like, in that scene in the movie, I was, like, laughing my ass off, not knowing 2 years later. So, I haven't watched this in a while, so I can't remember too much of it, and I want to read the book, which I own. So, there we go, Layer Cake. And, even not my type of movie, but I showed you one of the books, so fuck it. And I picked up the Blu-ray at Walmart of Safe Haven. Check it out. I think I'm getting older and starting to get romantic. I don't like that. My romantic phase happened between 12 and 14, and that was it. But what the hey, if I don't like it, whatever. So there we go, Safe Haven. And this is thanks to my buddy Doug. Doug Lander. I bought this from him when he had his DVD sale on Facebook. And it was like, yay! And that is the Blu-ray for Army of Darkness Screwhead Edition. Haven't watched this yet. I'm still debating whether to get rid of my Boomstick Edition DVD, because I think, if I'm right, this one only has the theatrical one, and of course everybody knows the Boomstick Edition has the director's cut, so I don't know. But I haven't watched this in a very long time. I should give it a rewatch. So there we go, Army of Darkness. And actually the next bunch here arrived from eBay. First one up is one of Paul W.S. Anderson's best, and it's not Event Horizon. I already own that. I would say it's his second or third best film, and that, of course, is Mortal Kombat, which I got to see in the theater back in 1995. It was so much fun. I haven't watched this in a very long time, so, but yeah. But I've loved Paul Anderson's movies since this film, so here we go, Mortal Kombat. Epic childhood favorite, got to see this in the drive-in. I don't care if he didn't use an English accent, it's a fun movie, and a lot of people would probably agree with me that it is a very fun movie. And that, of course, is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Both this and Mortal Kombat are upgrades from DVD to Blu-ray, so yeah, I love this movie. I don't care what anybody says. I think it would be my favorite Robin Hood film that I have seen. I've seen this, I've seen the Russell Crowe movie, and yes, I count the Disney movie. The Disney movie is awesome, and the Disney movie is coming out on Blu-ray. Yay! So, there we go, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Another childhood favorite, and how this got so overlooked in 1991, I don't know, it was great. And that, of course, is The Rocketeer 20th Anniversary Edition. So, yeah, it was so much fun. I loved this movie. Directed by Joe Johnston. I think I might get bitched at, but this is my favorite that he did, even over Captain America. This is my favorite, and this kind of proves that he can do a comic book. Like, it's, I don't think it's based on a comic book. It's a graphic novel. It is. So I would say this is one out of this and Captain America. This is his best. So shoot me, whatever. I don't care. So there we go, The Rocketeer. And first time I watched this, I did not like it, but lately I have been rewatching a lot of movies that I hate and I actually like, and I thought I'd give this a shot, and people will probably love me for the fact that I have this. And it, of course, is David Fincher's Zodiac. I'm not too keen on 7 just yet. I might give it another shot. But yeah, I like the cover art for this. I think that is super cool, even the special features on the back. But yeah, this is the 2-disc director's cut. So yeah, I'll give this another shot and see what happens. So there we go, not so much glare. So there we go, Zodiac. And I got sick and tired of waiting for when the whole bloody affair would come out. I mean, I think some of us have been sick and tired of waiting. So I was like, fuck it. And I got the Blu-ray double feature pack of Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, 2 epically awesome films. And that's coming from someone who's not really a big fan of Quentin Tarantino. So I like these two, and I like Jackie Brown. So I haven't watched Inglourious Basterds or Django Unchained yet, but I will eventually. So there we go, double feature of Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Okay. And like I said, that whole bunch was from eBay. This one, it was from Amazon UK. It only cost me $10, and it was region free, and I couldn't turn it down. And that, of course, is the Blu-ray region free for Monty Python and the Holy Grail. One of my all-time favorite comedies. It would probably be in the top 3. I don't know what 2 and 1 are, but I'll probably Say Anything or something. I'm not 100% sure right now. I'm too tired. But yeah, I love this movie. I saw it in the 9th grade. One of my teachers showed it to me, and especially when we got to the Killer Rabbit, I swear half of us pissed our pants. It was so funny. So there we go, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And this came from, wait a minute. Okay, this next 4 I bought from Walmart, and the double features I could not turn down because they were only like $10 each. So the first one is basically a Jean-Claude Van Damme one, and it consists of Bloodsport and Time Cop, 2 of my favorites. You can't go wrong with Bloodsport. Total 80s cheese. It is awesome, and me being the sci-fi geek that I am, I love Time Cop. And I'm pissed off they're remaking it. I'm like, why the fuck would you remake it? I mean, I think we can all agree, like, it's a good B movie, but, I mean, is it really worth a remake? Well, almost every movie's not worth a remake, but I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. So there you go, double feature pack with Bloodsport and Time Cop. And I think this would be my favorite comedy. Well, the first one anyway. And then, of course, the double feature pack of Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men. I love these 2 movies. I got to see the second one in the theater, which was so much fun. Even though it wasn't as epic as the first one, it was fun. So there we go, double feature pack of Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. This was a blind buy, and I have watched it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I don't know how everybody else felt, because I was under the assumption it was a remake of the remake, and it's not. It was actually really good, and that, of course, is Texas Chainsaw. I thought this was really well done. I thought it had actually good story. So, I'd actually like to know what everybody else's opinions on this movie was, because I enjoyed it. So, there we go, Texas Chainsaw. And the other double feature was Under Siege and Under Siege 2. Love the first one. I think the first one is epic, and got to see the second one in the theater with my dad. Not as completely epic as the first one, but it's a fun action film. So there we go, double feature pack of Under Siege and Under Siege 2. And this arrived from eBay, epic childhood favorite, and now my thing is complete. And though I hear they are remaking the first one, I hope they really don't go through with it, because, I mean, it will suck. because the robot will be animated, and I will not like that. And that, of course, is Short Circuit 2. Can't go wrong with Short Circuit 2. It's so much fun. So, and I mean, who the hell didn't cry when he was destroyed or beat up, basically? But it was a fun movie. Short Circuit 2, and this I got, and about 2 weeks later they announced the complete collection. I was like, oh, fuck off. It always happens. But my mom's getting the DVDs, and the Blu-rays, of course, and that is Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D, though I'm keeping the glasses. But, yeah, and it's like not even a week or two after I got this, they announced the complete collection, which is another big reason why I will be broke in September. I'm still looking forward to that, because then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 will be on Blu-ray, and I'm happy about that. So there we go, Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D. Also arrived from eBay. This was when our, oh no, that was Star Trek, the original series. But it is Star Trek, and I found it for a good price on eBay, I think from one of my usual sellers. And that, of course, is Star Trek Next Generation Season 1. And actually, I might as well show this one. I also got from eBay from the same seller, Season 3. So Season 4 comes out in the next little while. I think, if I can't remember, but I think Season 3 was my favorite, especially since it has one of the most epic television episodes ever. The cliffhanger, and the second part, which is the start of Season 4. And of course everybody hopefully knows what that is, and that of course is the best of both worlds. Which of course Captain Picard is kidnapped by the Borg and assimilated into Locutus. So there we go, Season 1 and 3 of Star Trek Next Generation. And where the hell did I pick this? Oh yeah, I picked this up at Future Shop because it was on sale. $49. But I was like, yeah, I'm happy because now I have all 5 seasons, and the 6th one is on right now, and, well, of course, that is True Blood. So, yay, I'm so happy. I haven't watched, I didn't stop watching it, but I got so behind. So, and plus, I'm rereading the books right now, and I want to finish the books off and then boom out the series. So, and speaking of HBO, what a sad thing last week when James Gandolfini passed away. That was so shocking. So, and I came close to buying The Sopranos, but they were all the DVDs were on sale, and I think it's out on Blu-ray, I'm not sure, but if I have to wait a very long time for the Blu-rays, I might just get the DVDs, I'm not sure. But that was a sad, sad day, because he was 7 years younger than my mother, and I mean, that was just sad. So, moving on. There we go, True Blood Season 5. And found this at Future Shop. These next 3 are from Future Shop. Found this and nearly shit my pants. Because I couldn't find it anywhere, and I found it for $16.99, so it's like, yeah. And that, of course, is the Blu-ray Steelbook of 300. So, if I do the contest, of course, the DVD Steelbook is one of the ones I'm getting rid of. Still the same design, same epicness, and for the sequel trailer, I'm not completely sold on it. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I have to watch the trailer again. Maybe I'll get, maybe more closer to March, maybe I'll get interested, but right now I'm actually not. So there we go, the Blu-ray for 300, and duh, like, epic duh, I'm gonna get this. And of course, this Series 7 Part 2 of Doctor Who. Of course, I was so behind of watching Season 7, because of course, when this came back, it was basically a week after my mom's accident, so, like, it came back on my mom's birthday, and I chose to hang out with my mother that night, because it was her birthday, watching this, but I was so behind, so I'm actually re-watching my marathon. I started, and then I completely stopped. So, I restarted, so now I'm on to the Romans. And I've got a few more DVDs, so, and some on the way. So there we go, Doctor Who Series 7 Part 2. And the other Steelbook I went apeshit for, because again, couldn't find it. And tried to find it on eBay, so expensive. And I was like, yeah. And that, of course, is From Dusk Till Dawn, which is a really good steelbook. Very nice design. So there we go, steelbook for From Dusk Till Dawn. And again, not my type of movie, but I like the author's stuff, so duh. And I cannot pronounce the name of it. Nights in whatever. Of course, you have Richard Gere and Diane Lane for the third time they've worked together. More notably in Unfaithful, and if the first one, of course, was the Cotton Club back in the 80s. But yeah, I thought, I like the Nicholas Sparks movies, and that if that's about as romantic as I'm gonna get, then so be it. So there we go. I can't pronounce it. I want to say Rodaneth, but that's not right. So there we go. And that came from eBay, and so did this. And I had the DVD steelbook for this, and I put it off for the longest time. And I was like, whatever. My mom loves this movie, so she got the steelbooks. Sorry, guys. That, of course, is Cloverfield. Basically what Roland Emmerich's Godzilla should have been. I love this movie. It was so much fun in the theater. I don't get motion sickness at all, so that shit didn't bother me. But I know they keep saying there's a sequel coming, but I don't want them to do a sequel. I think this is great on its own. Like, yeah, the creature lived. I think we all know that. But I don't want to know where it came from. I don't want to know. So we'll just leave it at that. So there we go. Cloverfield. This came from Amazon UK, and I'd been eyeing it for a while, and I mean, it was on sale for a damn good price. 5 Blu-rays here, like in a pack. I don't know how much it would cost, but separately, that's a lot of money. Even if they were $9.99 each, that's a lot of money. So with the shipping and conversion from pounds to Canadian dollars, this thing only cost me $17, and I was like, oh, yeah. And it's got one of my favorite films with this actor in it, and that is the Stallone collection. That comes with Assassins, Cobra, Demolition Man, The Specialist, and Tango and Cash, which is my favorite. I mean, $17 for this. I mean, that's a good fucking price. So I had the 4-pack that had Tango and Cash, Specialist, Demolition Man, and Over the Top. Haven't got rid of it because I haven't got Over the Top on Blu-ray, but I'm so happy I got this. It's a really nice set. So it's like, it's funny, part 1 and part 2, but yeah, I like it. I did eye the Steven Seagal one, but since I got the two Under Siege ones, I won't bother. So there we go, the Stallone collection. And this I picked up at work, and I know it got very hated on, but again, I'm a completist, and it's one of my favorite film series. So, of course, I'm going to pick up A Good Day to Die Hard. So, I haven't watched it yet because I'm rewatching the series, and I'm up to number 3 right now. So, there we go. A Good Day to Die Hard. Okay. Get more comfy. Okay, and this is the last bunch. Like, there's a few, but it's the last bunch. Went to HMV and found this, and I was like, well, yeah, I gotta buy this. So they're both upgrades from DVD to Blu-ray. I kind of like the fact they do double packs, especially if it's a movie that I have the DVDs of, so that means I can get rid of them. And that, of course, it's a Russell Crowe double feature with 2 of my favorites that he did. And that, of course, is A Beautiful Mind and Cinderella Man. Beautiful Mind, I think, being... Well, you can either say Russell Crowe or Ron Howard, because both films are directed by him. But I think A Beautiful Mind is my favorite out of the 2. Though Cinderella Man is epic in its own right. So, there we go. Beautiful Mind and Cinderella Man. Laugh at me all you want, but again, a completist. Waited for the price to come down. And got this for $25 on eBay from my usual seller. Couldn't find it for a good price up here. Because I tried it, it was still like $49.59, and I'm like, no. And that is the final season of CSI Miami. I kind of hated the fact that they canceled it, and I love the fact that when it was canceled, you think, because I know a lot of people don't like him, I like him, but I kept hearing bad things about the show, how everybody just hated this. Well, it's funny for a show that a lot of people hated. They got a lot of shit for canceling it. And even people were saying, well, if you're gonna cancel any of the CSIs, you should have canceled New York or Vegas. And I thought, whoa, okay, since when did Miami get all the love? If I was under the assumption that only a minuscule bunch of people liked it. I'm one of them, but so there we go. Final season of CSI Miami. I said eBay. And this one I got from HMV too, because this and The Beautiful Minds and Cinderella Man were 2 for $20. And I saw this and I was like, yeah. And that, of course, is Jumpin' Jack Flash. Really good movie, of course, with Whoopi Goldberg. Has to do with the spy espionage. It's spy espionage comedy. And it is so much fun. I'd so recommend it. Total 80s. It's pretty damn cool. So there we go, Jumpin' Jack Flash. And got this from Amazon UK. Pretty cheap. And I know that, Universal brought out these whole bunch of steelbooks. But to tell you the truth, guys, I do not like the covers for any of them. I don't like them at all. And the one I picked up is another Paul Anderson favorite, and that, of course, is Death Race. But yeah, I do not like the covers. I thought, well, what a shitty job. So, but that's just me. If you like them, you like them. You don't, right? But yeah, this is, of course, the extended unrated cut. So, blah. Okay, moving on. So there we go, Death Race. And this arrived from eBay. Probably my third favorite Guillermo del Toro movie, and that, of course, is Pan's Labyrinth. 2 being Hellboy 2, and 1 being Hellboy. So what can I say about this movie that hasn't been said? It's awesome. It's a beautiful movie. And it's one of the very few foreign films I actually love. So there we go, Pan's Labyrinth. And picked these 2 up from work, and they're both blind buys, and I'll just show them. The first one, of course, is Hansel and Gretel and Oz the Great and Powerful. So Mom actually watched this. She said it was okay. I'm trying to get her to watch this one, but she's not interested. So damn, it's like pulling teeth, especially when I told her, well, Mom, this one's directed by Sam Raimi. We love his movies. So yeah, I'm getting around to watching both of these pretty soon. So there we go, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, and Oz the Great and Powerful. And this arrived from eBay because I couldn't really find it up here, and another collection to the Scream Factory Blu-rays, and it was a blind buy, and I've watched it, and I enjoyed it. And that, of course, is The Burning. Couldn't change that because it's got holes right there, so it's holes in the alternative cover, so I don't like that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Didn't realize that Tom Savini did the makeup for this, which is pretty damn cool. But yeah, fun B horror film. I enjoyed it. So there we go, The Burning. And this arrived from Amazon UK in the latest Doctor Who release. And I think that is it for the Third Doctor. I think all the Third Doctor stories are out on DVD. And that, of course, is The Mind of Evil. I think the second or third one. I think the second one involving Joe Grant. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to get up and look. But yeah, I had to watch this on YouTube, which was, can be very annoying. So I got a long way to go before I rewatched this. So there we go, Doctor Who, The Mind of Evil. Arrived from eBay, and, like the thing says, can you dig it? Yes, you can. I didn't actually get to see this till a couple of years ago for the first time, but I know my parents loved it. And I could see why. I thought this was awesome. I was like, why the hell didn't I get my ass in gear and watch this? Or why didn't my parents actually show it to me when I was a kid? That would have been awesome. So there we go, The Warriors, the Ultimate Director's Cut. And this arrived from eBay? Yeah, eBay, and now I've got, well, actually I was going to say I got the whole series, but I don't want the third one. And I have I Know What You Did Last Summer. I like this movie. Got to see both the first 2 in the theater, and of course the third one I don't plan on getting. From what I hear is absolute shit. So there we go. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, same as with this, also from eBay. And I love this movie. I don't care what anybody says. I love Steve Summers. I love his movies. They're just big popcorn movies. And that, of course, is Van Helsing. another steelbook that came out that I did not like the cover of. Had to watch this right away because it had a sticker that said "Return to Sender doesn't work," and that freaked me out because it was in the wrapping and all that. I watched it and I was like, I think the guy who bought this before me didn't like the movie and sent it back, and I was like, well, his loss, it's in my collection now. So there we go, Van Helsing. And this arrived, the next 3 came from eBay. I'm trying to go through this quick, guys, because I'm already at 30 minutes. And first one is the 6th season for Supernatural. I'm trying to finish collecting these, so I've wanted them for the longest time. I'm actually rewatching this. Just finished season 1, now on to season 2. Have to get season 7, and season 8 comes out pretty soon. So there we go, season 6 of Supernatural. Blind Buy, not my type of movie, but I mean, I love the director. He's only my favorite director of all time, and I picked up War Horse. So I think now 1941, Munich, and Lincoln are the only films I haven't seen. I still haven't watched this, but I did watch the last 30 minutes when it was on TV, and I enjoyed it. So there we go, War Horse. And this is the epic 4-disc one. This did cost me a pretty penny, but I was like, fuck it, I want to get it. And upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. One of my favorite Christian Bale movies, which I don't think a lot of people liked, and that is Harsh Times. So, damn, get it out of the way. Yeah, I liked this movie. I thought it was pretty good. I liked his performance and that. So there we go, Harsh Times. This came from Amazon UK. Got it there because it was cheaper than what it was here. And it's a region-free Blu-ray. And again, like CSI Miami, another TV show where I've got everything. And that is the final season of House. So, again, because when I started watching Heroes, these were on the same time, and I didn't have a PVR thing at the time, so I totally am behind on this. So there we go, final season of House. And the rest arrived from Blu-ray. I will go through them really quick because I'm punching on almost 35 minutes here. First one up, next, another one of the Shout Factory ones, and that of course is Life Force. I'm wrong, I bought this at Walmart, so thank God, because it was still too expensive on eBay. And I love that cover art better, so it's changed. So yeah, Life Force, haven't watched that in a very long time. And then got Blade, which came from eBay. Can't go wrong, one of my all-time favorite vampire movies. It is awesome. So there we go. Another Shout Scream Factory one, and I'm kind of mad that this didn't come with a slip cover. I thought that would have been great, but at least they kept the cover art as it should be. And that, of course, is The Town That Dreaded Sundown, which I hadn't seen in years, so I put it on, and it was just as awesome and as creepy as I saw it when I was about 14, 15 years old. So there we go, The Town That Dreaded Sundown. And another one from eBay, and I nearly shit my pants when I found out this was coming out on Blu-ray. So now I've got all the Hellraisers on Blu-ray. And I think it shocked me more because this is Echo Bridge. And it actually has special features like the making of a gag reel, extended and deleted scenes. I was like, you're kidding, right? And that is Hellraiser Deader, which is also the 7th film. So yeah, it's like, came with special features. I nearly freaked out. So there we go, Hellraiser Deader. And then last but certainly not least, another upgrade like that from DVD to Blu-ray, and another great Christian Bale movie, and that of course is American Psycho. So yeah, I want to quit because I'm at 35 minutes, guys. So yep, that's it. Everything I've accumulated since my last update, which was May 10th. So my next update won't be till the end of July. I'm still gonna do my Steelbook contest. I just gotta figure out when I want to do it, and probably post some reviews of all the first-time viewings I've watched. So yeah, guys, I'm pushing on 35 minutes. I didn't want to get that long because now it's going to take like 2-3 fucking hours to upload this on my computer and on YouTube. So yeah, guys, that is it. Finally back after long absence, and I will get this motherfucking thing started and start doing more videos. Okay, so I hope you guys have a good weekend. To any of my fellow Canadians, happy Canada Day. watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.